What's going on, beautiful people? It's your girl Ebony again, and I created another awesome GPT. This one is to help you write children's books, children's bedtime stories, and of course, I got to go on live and talk about it again, and I had to come and share it with you guys so you guys can hear the feedback that I got. So, yeah, sit back and check out this clip.
Our audience loves a good story. And our next GPT creator is able to create an amazing story. I took her GPT before. Let me tell you, Ebony, I was working so hard on your GPT, not working hard, but not in the way that I had to work hard to get what I needed, but I was working getting everybody's images. I'm kicked out of Chat GPT until for 12 hours and 31 minutes. Talia told me to slow down. She did. She warned me. She pre-warned me. She was like, Regina, it's giving you the message. You need to come out. And I was like, but I need to finish all the things. I need to finish all the things. And I hit that button and said, you are done for 12 hours and 31 minutes. I was like, why just say 30, just say 12 hours. Why 12 hours and 31 minutes, Chat GPT? I think it's just rude. I think they're rude and they need to get more servers. And okay, that's all I have to say. So the things, the images that I was going to get for your GPT, because I was testing it and I asked it, I said, hey, can you give me images for each scene from this GPT? And it was like, sure. And then it said, boop, no, 12 hours and 31 minutes. I was like, I don't like ChatGPT today. ChatGPT is being rude to me. I told you it's gonna always be rude to you because you cheating on it with me and Journey. It don't like it. It know what's going on.
It sure
You giving it
does.
too much. You giving
All
me and
that
Journey too much love.
copy and paste.
ChatGPT said, "Oh no, you will not treat me like the side piece. You will not."
Too much copying and pasting. It know where you going.
Yeah, it probably does know where I'm going. But Ebony, I am so upset that I couldn't, because I had a cute little story about an older lady who meets a cat that sits outside, and I was going to have all of the images for the little cat and the lady and try to send them over to Talia to see if she could make a little picture book. Chat GPT said, nah, bruh. No. 12 hours and 31 minutes. So I'm gonna let you
Ebony, I'm sorry.
describe your GPT.
Hi,
Oh, Martine, did you have something?
I did, but I think I got it. I think I got the answer. Thanks. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right, Ebony, you've been here before, so you get the big spotlight.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me back again. Ebony from Purposely Creative, and I had an idea, of course, like I always do, to see if I could bring something to life. And I was playing around and making a short story, like a bedtime story that can be used for kids. And of course, I played with it, had the conversation, then I took that conversation and turned it into a custom GPT. So with the GPT, is push the button and it'll act as an expert children's book writer, psychologist. It asks you questions. Do you want a short form, long form? You can take what you have. You can sell the stories as one buyer products. You can take them. You can publish them on Amazon KDP, Lulu Publishing. It's so many different things that you can do with it, or you can have or sell, just the images, sell the images as well that come out of it. Just trying to find ways to help other fellow creatives bring extra income and have fun with it.
So the one thing that I loved about your GPT is that it walks you through the process. So you can choose how many words that you want for the GPT. You can choose the feel of the story that you want for the GPT. You can choose the type of character, the scene, all of that. And then it does a whole refresh where it tells you everything that you said prior. And then if you want to make any changes, it goes back through that. But the story, when I told it to give the story a heartfelt theme, when I tell you it made me, the story I created made me cry so much. That's why I wanted the images, because the images were going to be the thing that kind of connected the story to. I got something. I just thought it as my brain flipped as I was thinking about it. I'm gonna let everybody go, and then I thought about something. I'm gonna take it into Midjourney. I'm gonna take the paragraphs into Midjourney and see if it'll give me the scenes that I want. Kelly's like, "Yep, girl. I can see it in her face." So
Yeah,
it did
we
all of
ready.
the it did all the things that I needed for the story, how I wanted the story to flow. It was clear, it was concise, it was easy to read. So like for if kids needed to read it, like I do Fridays with Riley. What I'm gonna do with her is kind of maybe create the story, have her read it so she can read it back to me because she loves to read. And that, and with the images it helps her get more into the story. So I think that the GPT is absolutely, when I tell you the GPT is phenomenal, the GPT is phenomenal. It gave a really great story. It gave a heartfelt story that I think everybody, if you have a story within you that you want to write, her GPT will allow you to write that for your kids. Think about the holidays and giving every single one of, Samilla, the thermal cinch. You can make books for every single one of the kids that come over to your holiday parties and have the image or short stories with a coloring book, like Talia does the activity book. You can do the short story, the activity book, and the images all together and have their names on it and the Christmas date. I think that would be a perfect thing for this GPT. It was really really great. I really appreciated working with it. And there's so many things that are kind of rolling around in my brain. Taylor, you could use the GPT and create a box with the story on the front with the name of the child for their gifts, and they have to read it to unlock the box. So they only get to their treasures if they read the story. Get her views up so she can go lock the box. That's right. That's right. Oh, oh, I see TJ going. I hear you, Regina. I hear you. Yeah. So all you storytellers that are out there are ways that you can get kids engaged in reading by using her GPT. It's an amazing, heartfelt, amazing GPT. So I just want you guys to know that before the end of the show, I am going to go and throw those paragraphs into Midjourney to see what images come up before the end of the show.
I have something I want to share to this point. So I made something for a friend today, and I had it printed at Walgreens. It came out really good. And so I went back to Walgreens, and I just wanted you to know you could make a custom book that's hardcover or soft cover, and all the pages would be a photo like page quality, but it shouldn't matter whether there's text on the page or images. And you could put your own cover on the outside. So if you did a custom book for $14.99 and then sold it for $24.99, that's some really good profit margins, and you didn't even have to print anything. And you're gonna get it faster, probably. Depending, some of these are shipped, so they'd have to ship. But I thought I'd put that out there. Also, Walgreens has the best sales ever in their photo department.
Yep.
So right now their photo books are 60% off. So I just want to put that out there, like, hey, you could literally write the book, design the book, and have the book in hand in a day or a couple of days. Because some of these, it's not same day pickup; it would have to be shipped. So you can actually get going with this really, really quickly, from idea to a published printed book.
Personalized, customized as well. So we're gonna add a few more dollars onto that 24.99 that you were talking about.
You know what
I'm
I'm
gonna take
saying?
it up a little further because it's gonna be personalized. And
Yep.
yeah,
I love
Birth
that.
birth stories are a great idea. So use the GPT and work with the family to do the story of how blank came to be, the twins, the babies. And to me, that's actually like a really a $30, $40 book, $50 book, because
Yeah.
I'm having to spend way more time working within the GPT to build out the story. And then you can have it printed at Walgreens.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Like some of the I'm gonna actually, because I got my fast hours now. I have my fast hours back, so the images are coming down, and I will give you guys a little synopsis of what the story had. Let me share my screen really quickly. Oh, oh, oh. So this story is about a little neighborhood cat, right? That goes around to the different people in the neighborhood, but then he notices that this older lady is sitting on her porch and she's very sad. And the cat decides to come and greet her and stand right next to her during the saddest time of her life. Um, the story evolves where she takes the cat in, and this is just mid journey picking up on the paragraph. I put each different paragraph that she had in there, and she takes the cat in, and then they start to become friends, and she's no longer lonely any longer. But for all of my mid journey people, you can take paragraphs from your mid journey, from the GPT, place them into mid journey. But let's say you want to keep the cat the same, I would have to put a character reference in here for the cat to be the same, and then I would keep the same art style as the previous two. I would put the lady and the cat as a character reference and change this art style for it to be more real, photorealistic. But I'm telling you, you can take your paragraphs and just have it create art from the paragraphs from the GPT. And I just wanted to show you guys that before Miss Ebony left. Ebony's like, what?
And my mind
all
was
you
like
see is teeth.
blown.
All you see is teeth.
Mind blown.
Yeah, so you can just take those paragraphs, throw them in to a Mid Journey, and kind of storyboard it. When Mid Journey brings out the storyboard part of this, it's going to be amazing. You can throw your whole thing into the storyboard, and it will create a character for you. It will be consistent all the way through. That is what they're working on, and I can't wait till they do it, because then we'll be able to take our GPTs and things from our GPTs and put those stories into Mid Journey, and it'll storyboard it for us. We can put like captions, make it cartoonized, the whole thing. So all that's coming. So you guys, you story creators for GPTs, you guys are ahead of the game. You didn't even know you were ahead of the game, but you're ahead of the game. So excited. So excited. So, Ebony,
Absolutely.
thank you so much. I had a great time with your GPT, even though Midjourney decided to be a madman and kick me out the house for 12 hours.
Literally did not know you could do all that in Mid Journey. I'm gonna be honest with you. So this was a shock to me.
Is that right? Yeah,
You
yeah. You
do.
can take the paragraphs and throw them up in there. You can take song lyrics and put them up in Mid Journey, and it'll give you what it thinks the of the song lyrics. So like all the GPTs that write songs, you can take those song lyrics, throw them in Mid Journey, and it will give you an image that it feels is the song. And then of course with the editor now we can go and change things. We can make it a 70s rendition, change the color and the look of it. So you can do all that in Mid Journey.
So, question. Well, really,
Yes.
I'm thinking out loud. I'm thinking out loud.
Okay.
So, if I have a Suno account, if I had a couple that was celebrating their 50th anniversary, I could write a song over there in ChatGPT, use Suno to make the bring the lyrics and the audio together, and then take that and turn it into an image, and then present all three.
That's correct. And then you can
Come
take their
on.
images, use them as character references and have their faces on it. Hey.
Okay. And then if you take Lena's class, it can be their actual faces.
Right. It can be
Y'all see how I
Ooh.
stacked that?
You see how that stacked on top of one another?
Because see, we done bought all these subscriptions now. You got to start figuring out how to pull all the different subscriptions together. So ChatGPT writes it based on what you learn about them. Suno creates that music. Using that music, you create the Mid-Journey art. Depending on what classes you've taken, you can make it look as close, make the people, if it's people, look as close or as distant away from what the person actually looks like. Lots and lots of opportunities there. I would pitch that product to an event planner. I would.
Yep, I would. Yeah. A wedding planner, you
Awesome
could do like
idea.
minimalistic where they don't have any facial structure. So then they can just change that over. So they have the story of their life or a heartfelt story that they taught. Because there's a lot of people who are going into weddings that have people that are not there, but they want to honor them. You can use it for to have that do it that way. Have it for the couple themselves. For kids' birthdays, you can create the books for kids' birthdays and do all that. I mean, there's so many things you can do with a story writing GPT. Now that we've all know that you can just throw things into Midjourney and let Midjourney just make a decision of what you wanted to do. But as you see, every single time I threw a paragraph in, it decided its own art style. It decided its own colorization. It decided all of that. So if you wanted a certain way, you would have to change that colorization, and you can do all that using style reference codes. So it's exciting. It's exciting working with Ebony's GPT. It was really great to work with. So thank you, Miss Ebony. Besides the fact that Chat, I'm still a little bit mad with Chat.
Thank you.
I could continue to write story after story after story after story.
No images.
Without images. But well, I'm an image person. I'm gonna have to wait 12 hours. Okay, I digress. Ebony's GPT is phenomenal.
Thank you.
It is phenomenal. I had an amazing time with it. All right.
So I hope you enjoyed it. I have to say, I actually like making GPTs. If you can hear my dog in the background, someone just came home and she's going a little bit crazy. So sorry for it. But I actually like creating GPTs because it helps other fellow creatives take out the anxiety or like the pressure of trying to figure out like what to say when you have a GPT that can be like your creative AI assistant to help you, navigate the creative space and to get your thoughts together and to actually get what you have in your head out. Sometimes it's hard to actually put it in words, but with the GPT, it's a conversation that you just have with Chat GPT. You tell it, hey, this is what I'm going for. It gives you examples, you pick from them, and you get something beautiful and creative. So I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe and like and share. Till next time, peace out.